Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Thanks so much once again here for stopping by tonight. This should be a good game tonight in the NBA. Number 3 in the West taking on number 3 in the East, the Houston Rockets. A record of 32-16 this season. They are 17-7 on the road. Looking to see if they can snap their 2-game losing streak as they are taking on the New York Knicks. This game at Madison Square Garden, the Knicks at 32-17, 17-9 on their home floor. Also coming off a loss by 16 against the Lakers on Saturday, 128-112. If you guys are doing a stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Should be a fun one tonight in this matchup here. A couple key players listed out for Houston. And they're going to be without Fred VanVleet tonight alongside Alperen Şengün for tonight's game. So for my prediction here, I do like the Knicks in this game to take it, considering the injuries, though I think this game's going to be close. I'll go through my top 5 picks here in just a moment. I do like the Rockets tonight on the spread right now because the Knicks are without OG Anunoby. Josh Hart, good to go tonight for this game for New York, but yeah, a couple just really key injuries that I saw right before. Alperen Şengün listed out. He had a huge game last time against the Knicks. Houston beat the Knicks back in early November, 109-97. And yeah, this should be a fun game considering, even though we're minus a couple players tonight, it should be a good battle between these two teams tonight. What's good? Anastasia, Warren, Jeffrey, welcome in. Thanks all for stopping by tonight for this one, as we'll be tipping off shortly in a couple minutes from now. Both of these teams are rolling here. Houston 11-5 since the new year, tied for third best with Cleveland in the new year for their record at 11-5. That's only behind the Pacers and the Thunder. The Pacers have the best record at 11-2. Since January 1st for Indiana. They're 4-2 in their last 6 for Houston, and they've put together impressive victories. They beat the Cavs twice around a week and a half ago. They beat the Celtics, then the Hawks. They have lost 2 straight games, though. They were up against the Grizzlies on the road at Memphis. They would have swept Memphis for the 4th time in a row this year, but Memphis came back and crawled back with I think they were down like a 6-point deficit with 5 minutes left. Came back and won by 1 point for Memphis, and then kind of an uncharacteristic game. They came into the matchup against Brooklyn as a 13.5 point favorite, and they laid an egg. They lost by 12 against Brooklyn on Saturday, 110-98. And this Knicks team is playing really better recently. 5-1 in their previous 6 games for New York. Last 3 games, they crushed Memphis last Monday, 143-106. They beat Denver by 10, 122-112. But they're coming off a loss against the Lakers in this matchup here. And, it should be a good game because both of these teams here are having a fantastic season so far this year. Houston, just one of the top defenses in the league, and they locked down the Knicks the last time they played. Houston in that game allowed New York to shoot just 39% from the floor. What's good, Troy? Welcome in. Mr. Fulton Mraz, welcome back in, bud. Sorry to hear about the loss last night there. Hopefully our team's able to bounce back, though. But, wow, that's awesome. So far this year, it looks like for his team, he's made 30 shots and 30 rebounds, 30 passes so far this season. Keep up the good work there from Mr. Fulton Mraz, man. 2 games in progress currently in the NBA right now. Pistons up against the Hawks, 31-27. Hornets up against the Wizards, currently 26-21. And this one will start off any minute from now at the 7:30 p.m. hour. A lot of good games tonight in the NBA. Spurs at the Grizzlies. Spurs pulled off that big trade yesterday. De'Aaron Fox heading over from Sacramento to San Antonio to team up with Victor Wembanyama. He still kept Chris Paul to be the backup point guard behind De'Aaron Fox now. Some big news right there. And then on the other side, Sacramento got 6 draft picks out of that, plus Zach LaVine as well. So I feel like it's a good fitting for those 2 teams involved, and also a third team out of that trade as well. Bucks are at the Thunder. That's a rematch of the Cup final back in December. Wow, Oklahoma City's coming in as a substantial favorite, 17.5-point favorite. Milwaukee is coming off a back-to-back, probably without Giannis tonight, if I'm expecting why the line is so big for tonight's game there for Oklahoma City. Denver taking on the Pelicans later tonight. That is a likelihood to be a shootout type of matchup there with a bunch of points poured in. And then the Magic at Warriors, Suns at Blazers tonight in the NBA. Hey, what's good, Lucas? Welcome in, man. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Glad to have you back in. Gonna get right here to my top 5 picks for tonight. This is what I got for my top 5 picks predictions here for tonight. Houston Rockets, they have been really surprising this season. I've got them plus 6.5 on the spread. They're missing a couple key players, though, but this team, they are just so deep that they find ways to make the game close. They've been playing a bunch of close games recently. They got a record of 28-19 and run. 28-19-1 this season against the spread. That's the 6th best record in the NBA against the spread. And I think it's going to be much closer here. In my opinion, based on a couple injuries, I think the Knicks are going to win. They also got home court advantage in this game, but I think it's going to be really close, closer to that 6.5 right there in the spread tonight for this matchup. I like the Rockets over 108.5 as well. They're averaging 115 in their last 10 games. Knicks are averaging just under 114 points per game allowed to opponents. They got lit up by the Lakers for 128 on Saturday. Rockets have scored 109 plus in their last 4 out of 6 games. So I like Houston tonight as well to surpass that 108.5 total for their team points. And Dylan Brooks over 13.5. That's what he's averaging, basically around 13 points per game this season. No Alperen Sengun, no Fred VanVleet. Well, they lose a bulk of the scoring, so other players have to step up, and Dylan Brooks has been one of the key players who stepped up recently. And he's averaging just under 20 points per game in his previous 5 for Dylan Brooks. Had that big game a week ago against the Celtics. Jalen Brunson over 2.5 made threes for this game as well. I'll get to that in just a second. Also have Jalen Green on the over for 3.5 assists. Fred VanVleet's out tonight for this matchup, so Houston's going to need other playmakers to step up in this game. The player prop for Amen Thompson, since he'll be the lead points at 5.5. And Jalen Green's at 3.5 tonight. He's got 4+ assists in the last 7 out of 10, so very likely that he could have reached that, considering that there is no Fred VanVleet tonight for the Rockets. And then Jalen Brunson over 2.5 made threes. And that's been a weakness of the Rockets' defense. It's been their perimeter D. this season. Jalen Brunson has smashed that over in the last 7 out of 10 games. He's hit the under constantly this season, but in the last 7 out of 10, he has drilled at least 3 threes for Jalen Brunson, gunning into a groove. That is at plus odds tonight at plus 125 right now over on BetUS. That's around a half an hour ago or so over on BetUS. Hey, what's good, Ren Jeff? Welcome in. Yeah, crazy, man. Absolutely insane, that Luka AD trade. Dallas, I don't know what in the world they're doing there. They could have got like 10 draft picks out of that. And for what I heard, other league GMs were frustrated at the Mavericks, specifically called the Lakers. Danny Ainge for Utah. He didn't even know that Luka Doncic was part of the trade package because Utah got Jalen Hood-Schifino out of the trade package. And I was seeing something right before I went live that he had no clue until an hour before the trade went through. That Luka Doncic was part of the trade package. Yeah, this is according to NBA Central per ESPN's Tim McMahon. So this is what got put out there on Twitter. NBA Central has this per ESPN's Tim McMahon. Danny Ainge reportedly had no idea that he was helping the Lakers land Luka Doncic, and by the time he found out, it was too late for him to do anything about it, per ESPN's Tim McMahon. Even the Utah Jazz, the third team that facilitated the transaction by collecting 2 second-round draft picks for absorbing Jalen Hood-Schifino, didn't know Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis were part of the deal for about an hour before it was completed, league sources said. Even Jazz president Danny Ainge, who hails from the Lakers' most hated rival, the Boston Celtics, at only 30 minutes' notice, sources said, that LA was about to acquire Luka to be the new face of his franchise, but by then it was too late to do much about it. NBA history was about to be altered. Just insane. Just crazy. Yeah, I think he will actually for Anthony Davis. So yeah, I think he'll be able to mesh in. My question is more for LeBron and Luka because both of those guys are just so ball dominant. Whereas Anthony Davis, he begged to be the 4 and wanted to play alongside a center. So there you go. He's got Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford, 2 guys in the 5 spot, and he can go back to the power forward position. Hey, there we go. Tom Brady calling the Super Bowl this year. I heard about that. Myles Garrett requested for a trade out of Cleveland today. Very soon we're going to tip off here. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you guys for being a part here once again tonight. What should be a good game. Number 3 in the East, New York, taking on number 3 in the West, Houston, for this matchup. And both of these teams a half a game apart from one another. Houston 32-16, New York 32-17. Here's the starters tonight. Amen Thompson, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jayshawn Tate, and Tari Eason. The starting 5 for Houston going up against Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa, and Karl Anthony Towns, the starting 5 for New York. Still waiting for this one to tip off very soon. We will get to action for this game. Both of these teams have been red hot recently. Knicks 5-1 in their previous 6. Houston 11-5 in the new year. It's the 3rd best record alongside Cleveland to start off 2025. They're 4-2 in their last 6. Not really much going on a Monday for college hoops, but over in the ACC, Virginia is smashing Pittsburgh tonight 30-10 right now. Pittsburgh ranks top 45 in scoring, and they mustered just 10 points with 3.5 left to go before half. Marquee game tonight for college hoops. That's number 8 Iowa State taking on number 16 ranked Kansas later tonight at 9. Iowa State got stunned against K-State on Saturday. That was a huge upset. That was at Iowa State, and Kansas State beat them by around like 20 in that game. I was watching SportsCenter the next moment. They posted the most shocking upset of Saturday college basketball hoops. The most shocking upset was Michigan State getting upset against USC. That's a tough game there because it was at USC, and Michigan State's flying all the way halfway across the country. What Kansas State did on the road at Iowa State, that was unbelievable on Saturday. Here we go. About to tip off here. Rockets, red jerseys, white numbers, white letters for this matchup going right to left on the floor. Knicks, white jerseys, orange numbers, orange letters out the front of the uniform. And here we go. About to tip things off. Houston, a couple players short tonight, undermanned a little bit, but they know that they're up for the challenge for sure tonight in this matchup as we are underway. The Knicks control the opening tip. Brunson sends it over to Cat to the top of the key. Hand off to Jalen Brunson at the right wing. Brunson dribbles up at the elbow. Drops it down low off the Cat. Puts up the shot up and then off the glasses. He scores over Amen Thompson for 2. What's good, Jay Ramirez? Welcome in. The Ultimate Choke last night 2.0. Philadelphia once again. Major choke. Yep. Yeah, maybe sometime. That's a good request there. So maybe sometime I'll see if I can make a shirt on the merchandise line out of it. Jalen Green attacks the rack and throws it down with a two-hand jam. 2-2 in the first 50 seconds. Bridges at the top of the key working on Brooks. Slides it off to Brunson. Jalen Brunson defended by Tari Eason at the right wing perimeter. Moves it off to the top of the free throw circle. It pressures Achua into the hands to Brunson. Top of the key. For the timer. Brunson out fake. Brunson leads in. Takes the jumper. Came up short. And Achua couldn't put up a shot. Did not hit rim by Jalen Brunson. It's ruled a shot clock violation. Charged to New York. Houston with a possession. 2-2. Second possession of the game for the Rockets. Jalen Green running the points. Green at the right wing perimeter. Brings along a double team. Shovels off to his teammate. Attacking the rim with Jayshawn Tate. He missed the layup. Too strong off the glass. No good though. Here goes the Knicks. Running the floor. The lob over the top. Josh Hart. 2 pressures. Achua in transition. And he dunks it down with a 2-headed flush. 4-2 right now for the Knicks. Rockets with possession. Brooks. Jumper, mid-range, came off the rim, short, tipped up in the air. Amen Thompson with the offensive rebound, back outside of Brooks. Quarter 3, off the mark, no good. Tipped around the rim and out. They couldn't cover either, as Eason was off the mark for Houston. Bridges backs his way to the elbow, slides it on top to Towns. Catching fire, 3 came off the rim, short. Green collects the defensive rebound out of the pack. Oh, nice bounce pass ahead. Jalen Green to his teammate who lays it up and in, up and off the glass. Scored for 2 by Jayshawn Tate. That was a beautiful dime right there. A full court pass off one bounce ahead of the defense by Jalen Green. Cat backs his way inside the low block. Cat floats up the shot, missed off the rim short, ripped away the offensive rebound. Came down with his second chance. He puts it up and through for the bucket. 6-4 right now. Resilient possession right there by Karl-Anthony Towns for the Knicks. What a get in the offseason. That goes down as one of the worst trades in NBA history, the one with Julius Randle for Cat in the offseason for the Knicks. T. Willis trade. Nice attack there. Amen Thompson. He is one of the very bright stars of the future of the NBA. Just split 2 defenders and went in, swooped in for the layup that he scored down low. 6-6 now. And Dylan Brooks picks up a quick reach and foul. Yep, the big U expression on that. We're just getting started tonight. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Inbound here goes for New York. Jalen Brunson at the top of the key. He's defended by Eason, 1-on-1. Dribbles up top of the free throw circle, 18-footer. Straight away, missed off the back rim. Bridges, offensive rebound, puts it up and through. It is good for 2 off the putback by Mikal Bridges. 8-6 now for the Knicks. Rockets with possession around the perimeter, and Jalen Green bumped into and followed by Cat. Non-shooting foul, so this will be an inbound coming up. Jayshawn Tate, handoff Green, comes off the screen, jacks up the three, off the mark, no good. Battle for the rebound, Ben Thompson in and out of his hands, tapped to the bounds though off Houston according to the refs. Jayshawn Tate battling with Karl-Anthony Towns at the baseline for that loose ball, but it was off of Tate last and it rolled out of bounds. Yeah, that's absolutely a huge win yesterday. Never want to go down to 0-2 against Philadelphia. And now that all that fourth quarter momentum is going to propel them into tomorrow's game. Big one against Cleveland tomorrow. Bridges' shot skipped around the rim and out. Rebound hauled in by Dillon Brooks. Up the floor to Amen Thompson. He attacks inside the paint. Got it stripped out of bounds and he lost it. Turnover by Houston. Yeah, this could be difficult for quite some time here for Houston if they can't figure it out. They're without their main point guard tonight, Fred VanVleet, out due to injury. Alperen Sengun also out as well. So those are the top two playmakers who are out today. That's where their offense just runs through in terms of their playmaking between Sengun and VanVleet. They don't have both of those guys tonight. Jalen Brunson off the up fake, leading forward. This is going to be a 2 coming up at the free throw line. So Jalen Brunson got fouled as he was defended around the three-point perimeter, and then he leaned in, got fouled inside the three-point arc. So it's going to be ruled a 2. The first one is good. Hey, what's good, Ice Ice Baby? Welcome back in. Second free throw is good as well for Jalen Brunson. 10-6 now for the Knicks. Rockets with possession. Jalen Green moves it out on top to Tate. Handoff to Tari Eason. He turns the corner, drives down low to the cup, and soars up and scores with a left-hand layup +1 coming up at the free throw line. That's a strong drive right there off the dribble handoff. Tari Eason attacking the paint right over Josh Hart, who picks up the shooting foul. One shot here by Eason. That is good. 10-9 right now. First 4 minutes plus through, combining for 19 on the scoreboard. Brunson sends it over to Bridges, lobbed out to the top of the key into the hands to Cat. Cat dribbles up, drives on Eason. His pass deflected back into the hands to Cat, though, at the wing of the perimeter. 5 at the timer. Cat, right baseline dribble, low right block. Cat, tough opportunity, follow away jumper, went off the top of the glass, and that is ruled a shot clock violation. Turnover, charge to the Knicks. That's what the Rockets are going to do all game long. Top 5 in defense in the NBA, and just a stifling possession right there. Rockets get the inbound. Jalen Green at the left wing. Pocket pass over to Tate. Lobs it up over the top for Thompson. And he throws it down with a two-handed flush. Houston takes the lead. 11-10 for the Rockets. Brunson at the right wing perimeter. Top of the key. He's now defended by Brooks 1-on-1. Slides it off the Bridges. Lobs it down to the low block in the hands of Towns. Towns puts up the shot inside the key and got it to go. Good for 2 for Cats. Yeah, I would say their identity starts off with the defensive side of the ball. That's where they're best at. They are the best interior defense in the league this year for Houston, as that jumper gets sent down by Dillon Brooks. They can force turnovers. They're scrappy. And, yeah, this is a really, really tough physical team for the Houston Rockets, built on just holding everybody accountable. Ime Udoka getting the best out of everybody on this team as that is Jalen Brunson, who drives, attacks inside the paint, scores the right-hand layup. Now blowing just body blow for one for another in this game here. Brunson's got 4 right now. It looks like we will have a timeout taken on the floor. Houston going to burn a first timeout of the night here. 6:20 left to go in the first quarter. 14-13 as we take the timeout. All right, good start to this game right now. Back and forth, back and forth. And Rockets undermanned a couple key players tonight. Fred VanVleet not playing. Alperen Şengün not playing as well. They're without Jabari Smith Jr. still. And hanging in right now for Houston, like I expected them to do tonight. If they got any sort of advantage tonight, it's their depth for this Rockets team. They got 7 guys who's scoring in double figures. New York plays a lot of guys, 35, 40-plus minutes per game this year. They're not as deep in terms of players that they go through off the bench for the Knicks. So if this Houston defense starts to wear down New York, then that could be an issue in this game tonight. Yeah, Men Thompson's awesome. Like, just flat out attacks the defense. Love his game. 4 points right now by Amen Thompson. They got good balance to start off for Houston. 3 points by Tari Eason, 2 each by Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Jayshawn Tate with 2 points and 3 assists for him right now. Right now, we're just on the timeout. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS. Bet on the season sports action with BetUS. It's an A-plus rated sports book, which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. You can bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video, pinned to the chat as well to get started with BetUS, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen as well. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. 1 point game right now, about to come back from the timeout. A couple other games going on tonight in the NBA. Currently, Wizards up against the Hornets, 50-41. The Hawks lead by 5 over the Pistons, 54-49. There's a lot of great games going on. Like, you could have put any of these games tonight on national TV. Kings at T-Wolves later tonight. Spurs tip off against the Grizzlies in about 5 minutes. Pelicans take on the Nuggets. Pelicans been much better recently. Even though they're 12-37, they're playing much more competitive basketball recently for the Pelicans. Pacers at Jazz tonight. Pacers playing some excellent basketball for them. Best team in the new year right now. 11-2 record in 2025 for Indiana. We come back from the timeout. 6:20 left to go in the first. Jalen Green dribbles up to the right wing. He jacks up the 3 over Bridges. Connects on it. It's a laser of a shot right there by Jalen Green. Mikal Bridges on the floor with Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa. Also a 5th player as well is possessing the basketball. That is number 55 with Ario Hukporti, a rookie center listed at 7 feet tall. And the Rockets force a steal. Houston with possession. Dylan Brooks transition 3, bang, bang, and knocks it down for the perimeter. 19-14 in Houston. A quick timeout taken by Tibbs for New York, and he is ripping at his team right now for poor defense getting back in transition. Timeout by New York. 6-zip run off back-to-back threes by Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. Ime Udoka builds this team on toughness, and right now they're looking really good to start off this game. 5 points each by Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. I was stunned to see Dylan Brooks. I'll bring up my top 5 picks for tonight. Dylan Brooks I had for my 3rd pick at over 13.5 points in this game for him. I went through the averages of all these players. Dillon Brooks averaging around 13 points per game. If you're missing Alperen Şengün and Fred VanVleet, then his player prop number should be risen around 3 or so, like 3-4 on the player prop to like 16.5, 17.5 if you're missing 2 key significant players tonight, like Fred VanVleet and Alperen Şengün. Yet, Jalen Green's player prop was risen 3 points above his average. Amen Thompson's was risen around 5 points above his average. And Dillon Brooks was just kept constant, which if you look back at Dillon Brooks' last week, he has hit the over 13.5 in the last 3 out of 4 games. And he had that 36-point game against the Celtics a week ago for Dillon Brooks there. So he's out to an excellent start right now. 5 points in 6 minutes so far for Dillon Brooks. Yeah, that was just the first 3 tonight that Brooks just drilled. Hey, what's good, Ron? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. It's going to be one heck of a game tomorrow. It just depends on what Celtics team's going to show up. The one that showed up in the first 30 minutes or so, or the team that showed up for like the final 18 minutes. And that was as perfect as a fourth quarter that you could get. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on Twitter. I saw something about Joe Mazzulla's speech that he gave to the team. There was mentions on it. All right, we come back to action. 19-14 right now. 5.5 left to go in the first. Yes, I plan on being back live tomorrow. Missed shot by Bridges for the Knicks. Steven Adams collects the defensive rebound. It's his first time on the floor tonight. Jalen Green with possession. 5-point lead for the Rockets. Left baseline dribble. Green dumps it off to Adams. Easy runner. Good to go. Good for 2. What a start here for the Rockets. 21-14 now. Down to 5 minutes left to go in the first. Brunson at the top, he's defended by Eason. Dribble drive, attacks inside the paint. Brunson, scoop score, up and in off the backboard. Back and forth right now. I think I got that quote, so during the next timeout, I'll get you guys what Joe Mazzulla presented to his team during halftime that completely changed the game for the Celtics to come back winning 26 yesterday. Steven Adams bumped into as the ball got stripped out of bounds. It will stay Rockets ball here. Inbound for Houston. That goes to the right baseline over to Jalen Green. Green defended at the corner by Miles McBride. Step back 3 in the air. That's a tough shot off the back rim. No good. A contested 3 down the far side corner. McBride came down with a rebound. Now he has a spin move at the elbow. McBride dish outside to Achua. Finds the big man, number 55, around the perimeter into the hands here to Brunson. Brunson drives, attacks the defense, kick out, corner, Bridges for the timer, turns the corner with a right hand, and he got it to go, and he got the layup as well, plus the foul. 21-18, and one coming up here by Mikal Bridges for the Knicks. Well, as the time was winding down, got right past Dillon Brooks. And then turned the corner, attacked inside the paint, able to draw the and one for Mikal Bridges. Free throw here by Bridges, no good. Spun around the rim and out. Brooks came down with a defensive rebound. Rockets with possession. Steven Adams, top of the key, hands it off to Cam Whitmore. Whitmore around the perimeter finds his teammates with Holiday, who launches the 3. His 3 came off the rim short, no good. And it goes back to the Knicks with possession. Josh Hart gets fouled by Adams underneath at the rim. 2 free throws coming up here by, or check that, that's Precious Achiuwa, number 5, who have the free throws. So this will be Achiuwa coming up shooting 2. First free throw, that's good. Just getting started tonight. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Second free throw here by Achiuwa. That came off the rim short. Rebound gets collected by Jalen Green. 21-19. Green hands it off to the left wing. Brooks on the top of the key. Adams bounce pass to Dylan Brooks. Backs his way inside the key. Turnaround jumper. Mid-range off the back rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Hauled in by the Knicks. That is number 55, a rookie with Ario Huckporty, who came down with a defensive rebound. Adams almost came up with a steal, and he did went out of bounds off of New York glass. There'll be Houston basketball. This has turned out to be just a gritty, physical first quarter right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, it's usually February. I'm kind of caught off guard. It's this early because I feel like in the past it's been like a little bit more into February than like the first week or so. A lot of dribbling by Jalen Green here around the perimeter. Green takes a step back 3 in the air off the back rim. No good. Brunson collects the long rebound. Outlet pass ahead of the pack off to Bridges. And Bridges able to score. That was not the prettiest look right there as he is smiling it off. Got the layup to fall as he stumbled off the dribble and then floated it up and stood still off the front rim and then dropped down into the cylinder for 2. Adams with a hook shot blocked by the rookie. Came back with a basketball though for Adams. Adams, 1-on-1 pivot move underneath Adams. Force up a wild shot. No good off the front rim as he was defended by Ario Huckporty. Here goes Brunson. Bounce pass underneath. Huckporty snags it. Outside to the wing to McBride. Slides it off to his left. Brunson will try a 3 from the corner. Off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound again. Controlled by Jalen Brunson. And Brunson gets bumped into and fouled. And he's pumping up the crowd right now. Jalen Brunson getting this crowd going as the Knicks showing up playing defense last couple possessions. Physical game we got right now. If you guys are doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ario Huckporty, this is only his 4th game this season that he's playing in the first half. 3rd game all season long that he's played in the first quarter. Ario Huckporty, 22 years old, 7 foot big. Picked up in this past draft, and number 58 overall pick. The first free throw is good by Brunson. They're in the bonus right now for New York. Both of these teams are in the bonus. Second shot here by Brunson. That's good. 23-21. Reed Sheppard. Wow, he hasn't got much playing time this season. He's at the scorers table right now for Reed Sheppard. Houston with possession. Reed Sheppard was great in the Summer League. Really struggling, though, this season as the runner goes down for Houston. Plus the foul. Amen Thompson. Attacking inside the paint. Check that. That's number 7, not number 1. That's Cam Whitmore. Yep, Cam Whitmore was the 1. There's 7 on the uniform. Kind of looks similar to the 1. And now Reed Sheppard's going to check in. Rookie out of Kentucky. The free throw by Whitmore, no good. Rolled around the rim and out. 23 even. Brunson at the top, dribbles up, drives inside the key for Jalen Brunson. Bounce pass over to McBride. Almost missed the mark of the pass there. McBride able to scoop it up, though. McBride jacks up the three, top of the key, off the back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Ripped away with a rookie Huckporty for the offensive rebound. Knicks leading the rebound numbers early on in this game. No Şengün. Big reason why tonight as the Rockets with a big denial here off the drive and attack from behind as that ball gets swatted like a volleyball to the front row of the stands. Jalen Brunson attacking on Cam Whitmore, and Cam Whitmore with a huge block denying Jalen Brunson. This will lead to an inbound here for the Knicks. Jumper, baseline, McBride connects on it. New York with a 2-point lead. Harry, welcome in, yeah. Big win for Duke there. That does not shock me. North Carolina is having a tough season, and yeah, I don't think they're gonna make it to the tournament. For them, they're having a tough time this year. If they lose against any of those teams that's at the bottom of the ACC, that's gonna take a huge resume hit or so. As there is Amen Thompson right on cue as he scores up and then off the glass with a made layup. Final minute left to go in the first. Brunson slides it out to the right wing. The Knicks jack up a three, missed off the mark, no good. That was missed by number 44 for New York with Landry Shamet. Reed Shepard, first time on the floor. Thompson moves it over to Shepard. Back into the hands to Thompson here, top of the key. Amen Thompson starts his dribble drive. And now at the elbow, drives right on. The big man gets fouled. Attacking the rack right on Huckporty. That was textbook, and he'll have 2 shots coming up here at the free throw line for Amen Thompson. Man, he just plays with intensity, emotion. I love players like that, flat out attacking the defense for Amen Thompson. This dude is just lasered in, super focused. First free throw is good. He's got 7. Amen Thompson leading all scorers in this game besides Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson leads the way with 8. Cat will check back in on the floor. Ariel Huckporty just picked up his 3rd personal foul. That's not a good sign there if you need front court support. And for the Knicks, they have a backup big man with Ariel Huckporty. He's played 6 minutes, picks up 3 personal fouls. Second free throw is good by Amen Thompson. 8 points now by Thompson tonight. 27-25 final. 40 seconds left to go in the first. Cat, hand off to the left wing. The 3, taken by Payne. Off the rim, no good. A rebound secured by Thompson. Amen Thompson taking over this game. 8 points, 2 rebounds right now. Thompson will slow it down. The edge of the midcourt logo. 20 seconds left to go in the first. 6-second differential shot clock and game clock. Thompson, crossover, dribbles up, dump off down low, deflected out of bounds, and it was off of McBride. Shot clock down to 4, game clock down to 11. Houston underneath, looking for the inbound. They'll get it to the corner. Dribbling inside the key, putting up a tough shot, no good off the glass, missed by Whitmore. Offensive rebound control by Adams. Here's a 3 at the wing, off the back rim, no good, missed by Holiday. Right before the buzzer, we close out the end of the first quarter. 27-25, Houston drew a 1 in this one, has the lead. What a start in this game. Both of these teams playing a really hard physical game to start things off tonight. Alright, if you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Amen Thompson, 8 points for him currently, leading the way. He's got 3 rebounds as well. Jalen Green, 5 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Dylan Brooks with 5 points. And the Knicks led by Jalen Brunson. He's got 8 points, 6 points each by Kat and Mikal Bridges. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS. Bet on the season sports action with BetUS, an A-plus rated sports book which has been running since 1994. Available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors who go to the BetUS website, you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of this video. It's also pinned in the chat as well to get started with BetUS. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. Two-point game about to start off the second quarter right now. Number 3 and number 3 in the West and the East taking place tonight. Houston, impressive start. No Fred VanVleet, no Alperen Sengun for tonight's game. Still without Jabari Smith Jr. as well. Amen Thompson with 8. Floats up the runner. No good. Rattled out. Tipped up the Cat for the defensive rebound. Knicks with possession. Left to right on the floor. Karl-Anthony Towns on the court with Landry Shamet. Miles McBride. Quarter jumper by McBride. Boinked off the back rim. No good. Josh Hart is on the floor as well. And Thompson was the one who came down with a defensive rebound. Whitmore for 3. He splashes it. Good assist there by Amen Thompson. Is 30-25 for Houston. 3 for 10 from the perimeter by the Rockets. The Knicks are still yet to make a 3 tonight. 0 for 6 from the perimeter. Bad pass by Josh Hart going inside the Cat. Got deflected, intercepted. Houston looking to tack on some more points. Brooks has it at the elbow. Hands it off to Whitmore. Whitmore at the top of the key. Whitmore crossover. Jumper deep 2. No good off the back rim. Offensive rebound controlled by Dylan Brooks though. At the top here, dribbling up is Reed Shepherd, who missed the jumper at the free throw circle. He's going to get some playing time today with a couple of key players out. And the Knicks have the basketball. Cat drives, attacks on Adams. Missed the layup, no good. Things get a physical next to the stanchion between Adams and Cat. Both are out of the play. Thompson, drive, kick, quarter 3. Reed Shepherd missed the 3. Inexcusable for a player that made over 40% of his threes at Kentucky. Karl-Anthony Towns receiving the outlets. Gets fouled before he made a bucket. So 30-25 right now for Houston. They will not count that too. It's Dylan Brooks who picked up the foul before the shot. I'm going to go Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I'll go 27-23, Kansas City. Inbound, it goes to Cameron Payne. He takes the step back 3 straight away. That's an air ball. Out of bounds. Man, New York just cannot hit a shot tonight. (30-25). Rockets with possession, slowing down tempo. Amen Thompson at the top of the key. He is guarded by one defender here. Thompson drives on Shamet. Thompson inside the key. Thompson off the pivot. He scores up and through. It is good for 2 by Amen Thompson. Man, this dude has an absolute motor. Just plays much, much harder than everybody else on the floor. Missed 3 by Cat. They're just chucking up boulders right now for the Knicks. Yet to connect on what a lob down low off to Whitmore. Threading the needle. Couldn't soar up and send it down with an alley-oop jam. And this basketball in transition got tipped out of bounds. It will stay, I believe, Houston ball here. Wow, that was an incredible pass. Whitmore just unable to send it down in an alley-oop. It was perfect placement in transition, though, by Amen Thompson. Thompson inbound to Brooks. He tees up a 3, and he splashes it. They're going to roll to deep 2. 1 foot was on the three-point line. 34-25. Knicks with possession. Josh Hart lines up a 3. That's off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound control by Shamet, though. The lob sent to Cat. Cat down low. Cat, no good. And Josh Hart couldn't put it back either. Reed Shepherd bobbles the basketball. It is a turnover. Yep. It's a turnover. Reed Shepherd commits the loose ball foul. Miles McBride hit the deck. Sloppy. Physical game here between these two teams, though. And check that. This will actually be Houston ball. He traveled with it on the court. Wow. So Miles McBride, the referees, said that he traveled with the basketball. Thompson dump off down low. It's a slam jam by Steven Adams. 36-25. Houston timeout taken to the floor by New York. Wow. An impressive start tonight for the Rockets. Just hard-nosed, tough basketball. Playing their brand of basketball right now. They are beating down this Knicks team. There's no depth for New York to keep up with Houston. Houston 9-2 bench points so far. Amen Thompson leads the way. He has got 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. A plus 12 on the floor by Amen Thompson in 11 minutes. Dylan Brooks, 7 points. Jalen Green's got 5. Cam Whitmore off the bench, 5. Steven Adams, 4. Stunning that Cat and Brunson haven't really been able to break out tonight so far. 8 points by Jalen Brunson on just 2 for 8 shooting. Karl-Anthony Towns, 6 points on just 3 for 9 shooting right now. There's no signs of making a 3. They're 0 for 9 from the perimeter. So right now, we are on the timeout currently. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, or ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. And right now, a quick word from our sponsor, BetUS. This stream is sponsored by BetUS. You can bet on this season's sports action with BetUS. It's an A+ rated sports book which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors to go to the BetUS website, you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video and pinned to the chat as well to get started with BetUS, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. BetUS features sports betting on multiple sports such as NBA basketball, college basketball, NFL football, NHL hockey, MLB baseball, international soccer, golf, tennis, NASCAR racing, and numerous other sports as well. BetUS is a prop builder where you can put together player props and team props as well. Also has same game parlays and live sports betting during games, so check that out as well. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. The link is posted in the description of this video, pinned to the chat to get started. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. All right, 36-25 now as we come back from the timeouts. Cameron Payne on the floor with Cat, Miles McBride, Josh Hart, Landry Shamet, as the Knicks were able to send it down to Jay at the elbow. 36-27. Steven Adams on the floor with Dylan Brooks, Amen Thompson, Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore. The Knicks pick up a foul here away from the basketball. Houston just looking like they want it more so far this game. Thompson looking for the inbound, very close to a 5-second call, and they get called on 5 seconds. That's a critical turnover right there for the Rockets. 5-second violation, unable to inbound it properly. Yeah, that's where you could definitely use out Fred VanVleet tonight. No point guard tonight with Fred VanVleet. No leading assist man as well. Alperen Sengun, he is out for today's game. So they're missing playmaking severely coming into this matchup with those two who are out. Driving, kick by Bridges into the hands to a hard shot. Fails wide left. That wasn't even close. There by Josh Hart. Here goes Amen Thompson attacking the rack, and you get contact here. He draws the foul. Şengün's not playing tonight. And things got physical. Reed Shepherd. Yeah, they're with that travel by Miles McBride a couple plays ago on the battle for the loose balls. Reed Shepherd was in there alongside McBride. They were showing the replay from a little while ago for that. Yeah, Dylan Brooks is playing tonight. 2 shots here by Thompson. First one's good. Second free throw, Ahmed Thompson, right down the middle. He is leading this game right now. Ahmed Thompson, game leader, 12.6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Cat, at the right wing perimeter. He is defended 1-on-1. Backing his way on Jayshawn Tate. Gets the way off the Hart. Moves it off to the middle, inside the key to McBride. On top, finds Payne. Launches the 3. Swoosh! That's the first made 3 of the game on the Knicks. Comes with 7:50 left to go before half. 8-point game right now. That was made by Cameron Payne. Tate off to his right over to Brooks at the right wing. Dylan Brooks guarded by Payne. A handoff to Jalen Green around the perimeter. It's Ahmed Thompson who will attack. Bounce pass. Left corner. Open 3. Jayshawn Tate no good. Thompson tried to come away with a rebound. Went over the back though, and he picks up the over the back foul. Yeah, that was an incredible job to play make. Unfortunately, did not result in an assist recorded there for Ahmed Thompson as he couldn't get down his 5th assist of the game. As Jayshawn Tate had a clean look from the corner for a 3, but couldn't make it down though. 8-point game. Knicks with possession. Cat dribbles up, attacks the rack. Cat scores up and then over. Brooks good for 2. 6-point game right now. Approaching the 7-minute mark left to go before halftime. Brooks backs his way. McBride shovels out to the left wing to Eason. Moves on top to Jalen Green. Green weaves his way in between defenders. Still stays with a dribble here. Green shaking, baking the right wing. Jacks up the 3. No good off the mark. It was an air ball. Tari Eason, the right place, right time, though. Able to soar up to the rim after he caught the air ball. And he laid it up and in for 2. McBride, drive, a kick, a corner 3. Payne. No good off the mark. Tipped over to Green for the long rebound. Jalen Green out of the pack, attacking the rim, and he scores up and through. Good for the layup. 42-32. Just shooting right out of the pack here with these long rebounds for Houston. As Cat no good, as he's failing to play with the physicality right now. Here's another long rebound, attacking coast to coast. That's what they love to do best. Point in transition. Cam Whitmore with numbers, and he scores. In for another layup. 44-32, timeout by Tibbs for the Knicks. Wow. Right on turbo. Cam Whitmore taking it the distance in the last bucket off the rebound. Houston back-to-back possessions off the fast break scoring for 2 easy layups. Jalen Green and Cam Whitmore right to the rack. What a start here with the Rockets tonight. Fast break points 11-5. 5 turnovers by the Knicks, turning into 6 points scored by Houston off those turnovers. Rockets without Şengün, nevertheless, they're +3 on the glass tonight, 22-19. The Knicks are struggling, playing with a physicality set by Houston. And Karl-Anthony Towns getting beaten and battered and just not dealing with a physical style that the Rockets have displayed. Not dealing with that well right now for Cat. 8 points. 4 for 11 shooting. 0 for 2 from the perimeter by Cat so far. Limited to just 3 rebounds for Karl-Anthony Towns. He's one of the best rebounders in the league, and right now he is struggling to scoop up multiple rebounds in this game in the 12 minutes that he's played tonight. Jalen Brunson, 8 points for him in 11 minutes, also struggling 2 for 8 shooting. Half of his points have been scored at the free throw line tonight for Jalen Brunson. So right now, just in the timeout, if you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, And wow, what a showing here by Houston. A couple key players out. No Alperen Şengün, no Fred VanVleet, and no problem right now. They got a 12-point lead currently in a road game at New York. This Knicks team's been playing really well recently. They're 5-1 in their last 6. But Houston's been excellent all throughout the new year. Third best record in the new year. Tied alongside Cleveland, right behind the Pacers and OKC. Amen Thompson, 12 points, 7 points each by Dillon Brooks, Jalen Green, and Cam Whitmore. Back to action. Mikal Bridges with a possession, and before he took the shot, we have a foul. Charge to Houston here, away from the basketball. This will reset for an inbound. Hart, kick out, quarter. Bridges connects on the 3. 9-point game. Approaching the 6-minute mark left to go before halftime. 5 of the court look like this for Houston. Cam Whitmore, Dillon Brooks, Jalen Green, Jae'Sean Tate, Tari Eason. So right now, Amen Thompson getting some rest on the bench. Karl-Anthony Towns, Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, Precious Achiuwa, and Mikal Bridges, the 5 of the court currently for New York. Jumper misfired by Whitmore at the left elbow. Rebound controlled by Achiuwa. Brunson slides it on top. Cat pops up for the 3. Missed off the rim, no good. Big rebound ripped away off the glass by Whitmore. Houston with possession, up by 9. Top of the key here with Jalen Green running the point. The pick gets set by Tate. He rolls down. Green dribbles up to the left baseline. Left baseline dribble as he attacks. Kick out to the corner to Eason. Eason dribble, drive, down the lane inside. Missed the layup, no good. And out of bounds. Or no, this is going to be ruled offensive foul. Josh Hart came away with a rebound. He was out of bounds with it, though. I think it's on, it's on Tari Eason, who pushed off on the Hart, got called into offensive foul. So this will be Knicks possession here. Cat at the right wing. Slides it off to the left wing, deflected, intercepted out to the races. There goes Cam Whitmore as he shoves it through with a right-handed hammer. Picked that off like a DB in the NFL. The pick 6 took it a distance with a throwdown. Brunson bumped into and fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Jae'Sean Tate picks up the shooting foul. Jalen Brunson's going to have a free throw coming up here at the line. Jalen Brunson already with 4 points scored at the free throw line out of the 10 points for him tonight. A lot of balance with the Houston Rockets team so far. Amen Thompson, 12 points. 7 points by Dillon Brooks. 7 points by Jalen Green. Off the bench, Cam Whitmore with 9. 4 points by Steven Adams. Tari Eason has 5. And Brunson here for the Knicks buries the free throw. 46-38. 11 points, 4 assists now for Jalen Brunson. Dillon Brooks at the top of the key. Brooks dribbles up, jumper at the elbow. No good off the mark. A rebound hauled in by Mikal Bridges for New York. Physical game we got here tonight. Brunson, Euro step, gives it away off the Hart. Back into the hands of Brunson. Brunson, jab step, top of the key. Laces up the 3 off the rim short. The rebound controlled out of the pack. Here goes the Rockets with Tari Eason. Attacks the paint, dump off down low. Able to pick up the dribble. Whitmore, and he scores. Good for 2 more. Cam Whitmore, resilient possession right there as he was swarmed in between a triple team in the key and was able to still take 1 dribble from point-blank range, put up the shot, and score for 2. Cat heading to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots as he gets knocked down and fouled. 4:03 left to play before halftime. So the Rockets are holding on to a 10-point lead. Karl Anthony Towns, 2 free throws coming up at the line. First free throw is good, right down the middle. Second shot here by Cat at the line, and that is no good. Bounced around the rim and out. Houston collected the rebound with Eason. 21-14, second quarter advantage in favor of Houston. Edge of the midcourt logo, Jalen Green. Green dribbles up, bounce pass out to the left wing. Whitmore slides it out to Thompson at the near side corner. Back outside, Jalen Green, top of the key. Green dribbles, drives inside the key, kept the dribble alive, lost the handle of the basketball though, and Brunson scooped up the steal. Brunson dish out over to Hart. Hart attacking lane, and he scores with a right-hand layup. That's too easy. 48-41 right now. Michael, welcome back in. Thompson at the top of the key to Jayshawn Tate. Outside finds Eason. Eason, open three. He drills it. 51-41. Tari Eason lets it rain from the perimeter. Knicks down by 10. Knicks came into this game a home favorite at 6.5 on the line. No Alperen Sengun, no Jalen Green. Karl Anthony Towns poster inside, couldn't finish though on that one as he was posting up on it and couldn't finish with a slam dunk. The backdoor cutter, it is goodbye. Tari Eason behind a defense who scores off the lob for 2. 53-41. Jalen Brunson at the left wing perimeter. Brunson now at the top, sends it off to Hart, and the outside finds Bridges. Right baseline dribble, tiptoeing the baseline, circling around inside the key. Bridges into the hands to Hart, attacks inside the paint over Thompson, scores with a layup. Just a step too fast there for Josh Hart, able to beat Amen Thompson. Thompson almost came in with a block, but he was just a tad too short on it. Jalen Green moves out on top. Tate, push past the wing. Whitmore fires another three. Missed off the back rim, no good. Hart controls the defensive rebound. Hart out of the pack. It's a 3-on-3. Bridges, his three lined up, and he delivers. 53-46. New York showing promise right now as we have a timeout taken in the floor by Ime for Houston. Knicks starting to get into a groove. Long rebound, resulting in a 3-on-3 transition up the floor, able to space the floor. Mikal Bridges been a hot hand from the perimeter. Bridges, second made three tonight, 2 for 3 from the outside. He has got 12 right now as we head to the timeout. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Great game here in the opening half right now. Houston up by 7. Knicks trying to creep up though. 12 points by Mikal Bridges, 11 by Jalen Brunson. Cats, just 9. Shocking part tonight, Cats only got 3 rebounds with Sengun not playing. He's going to start to rack up rebounds if he wants his team to start to make this thing closer here. 12 points by Amen Thompson, 11 off the bench by Cam Whitmore. 10 points by Tari Eason right now for the Rockets. Quick trip around the NBA. Currently, Pistons up against the Hawks, 77-75. And the Wizards leading at the Hornets tonight, 84-67. Kings lead the T-Wolves, 38-34. Thunder jumping all over. They were 17.5-point favorites. And no Giannis tonight in that game, Thunder. For their revenge game against Milwaukee, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 21 points in the first quarter. 39-22 OKC. Amen Thompson has 2 more points to add to his total tonight as we come back from the timeout as he scores inside the key. He's got 14 points on 5 for 7 shooting. 9-point lead for Houston. Brunson running the point at the top. Jalen Brunson Guarded by Brooks, dribbles towards his right, hand off to Bridges. Been a hot handle with 12. Bridges looking for 14. He sinks it. Big game we got here. Back to a 7-point game. Bridges been efficient, 6 for 9 shooting tonight. Jalen Green slows down tempo. Minute and a half left to go before halftime. Green dribbles up, drives, downhill, attacks, and got stripped. Lost the ball, turnover. Achua came down with a steal. Hart floats the pass off to Bridges. Bridges bobbles it. Stolen right back by Amen Thompson. Outlet pass ahead of the pack. Jalen Green with authority. Sends it down with a right-hand jam. Amen Thompson just whips that ball all the way down the floor to full court outlets as the Knicks respond with a bucket. 57-50 right now. Thompson, dump off. Adams, runner, no good. Offensive rebound back to Adams. Dylan Brooks, open three. Off the back rim, misfired. Rebound secured by Cat. That's only Cat's 4th rebound of this first half. Brunson, Euro step attack. Right past Adams. Gutted to go with a right-hand layup. Crowd getting into it right now. It's a 5-point game. 57-52. 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Houston with the basketball. Going to slow down tempo here with Amen Thompson. Thompson guarded by Hart. Top of the key. Pick gets set by Adams. Thompson drives, attacks the paint. Dish outside to Eason. Eason, oh, sweet dribble behind the back. His jumper, though, for a deep 2 is skipped around the rim and outs. And Cat tried to save it. He was out of bounds with it, though, at the baseline. Possession will stay Rockets ball. What a game. 57-52, 10 seconds left to go before half. Put back an extra second, actually. It's at 11.3. Jericho Sims checks in on the floor here for New York. Miles McBride will take a seat on the bench. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Shea Gilchrist Alexander went to Michael's high school, or summer school that he did with during high school. That's amazing, man. Wow. Inbound for Houston. Adams. Hand off to Thompson. Into the hands to Green for the final shot. 5 seconds left to go. Jalen Green, edge of the midcourt logo, dribbles up. Top of the key, 3 on a 30-footer. And before the buzzer went off, he got fouled. 2.7 seconds left. That was a foul to give on, or no, it wasn't a foul. Yeah, it was a foul to give. Next time around, it'll be in a bonus. Foul to give, that's their 4th by New York. And here goes Eason at the buzzer, missed the layup. And now we enter halftime. 57-52 going into halftime in what's been an incredibly physical game in the opening half of action. Just an absolutely impressive game here displayed by Houston's defense, limiting the Knicks to only 52 on the scoreboard. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Amen Thompson looking really good tonight. He's got 14 points right now for Amen Thompson. 11 points by Cam Whitmore, 10 points by Tari Eason. This is a really good sign. Jalen Green, number 4 scorer for Houston going into halftime. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists by Jalen Green. For the Knicks, they are led by Mikal Bridges. He has got 14. 13 points by Jalen Brunson. That's with 6 assists tonight by Brunson. No Alperen Şengün. No Fred VanVleet. They got themselves a 5-point lead at halftime. And for the Knicks tonight, they're without OG Anunoby, so they are missing some toughness there without OG tonight. And Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson having some tough times playing with a physicality tonight in this game, especially more for Cat. Cat's been disappointing. 9 points, just 4 rebounds, 4 for 13 shooting by Cat. And he's just been flustered by the physicality presented by Houston tonight, whereas Jalen Brunson's got 13. 5 of those points scored at the free throw line, 4 for 11 right now by Jalen Brunson in this game. But for Houston, even though the numbers don't support it for them, they rank number 14 in scoring, but they are the best team in the open floor when they play in fast break transition. And that's how they rack up a good chunk of their points this season in fast break points. So they lead that number right now 15-10. They did damage at one point in the second quarter, got up by 12 because of a couple of long rebounds that they got on numbers breaks and attacked the Knicks defense, and the Knicks unable to get back in transition defense. This is a really tough matchup for the Knicks going up against the Rockets because Houston has a lot of depth in their team. 15 points off the bench for the Rockets and just 7 points right now by the Knicks. This is a Knicks team that relies heavily upon their starters. And here's how the minutes have been broken down tonight. 19 minutes by Josh Hart, 18 minutes each by Kat, Mikal Bridges, and Precious Achiuwa. 17 minutes by Jalen Brunson. So Tibbs goes like 35, 40-plus minutes with his starters. And looks like that's going to be the case once again tonight, whereas the bench just has minimal impact in this game. Miles McBride, 4 points in 11 minutes off the bench. Cameron Payne, 3 points in 6 minutes. They went to Ariel Huckporty, who's a rookie center, and he picked up 3 personal fouls in the first half in 6 minutes. That's a bad sign there for any sort of front court depth tonight. That they went to a big man and he just couldn't deliver and picked up 3 fouls in 6 minutes. Landry Shamet minus 11 for the Knicks in 6 minutes. Yeah, but the top 2 guys off the bench making an impact. Cam Whitmore, 11 points. Steven Adams, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Those 2 guys keying in this game, making a difference. +8 by Adams, +4 by Whitmore. Hey, what's good, Uncle Pizzle? Welcome in, man. Thanks for joining back in. That's awesome. Happy birthday out to Uncle Pizzle's son there, Kanye, 17th birthday. And thumbs down for being a Heat fan, but wishing your son Kanye the best on his 17th birthday today for my man Uncle Pizzle. Oh, wow. I just got this information. This is non-NBA news, but according to ESPN, around an hour ago, breaking news here in the NFL, Los Angeles Rams wide receiver Cooper Kupp has been informed that the Rams are seeking a trade to trade him in the offseason. He announced on social media. So that's an interesting note right there. Breaking with some NFL news, Cooper Kupp is looking like he's going to get traded from the Rams in the offseason. Yesterday was, and the night before was the big trade. Just crazy. Luka for AD, and then at the end of the Celtics stream yesterday, it was the De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine trade. About the 26-point comeback last night for the Celtics. This is what Jason Tatum said about Joe Mazzulla and what Joe Mazzulla said to his team in the locker room and how these guys responded. Jason Tatum, this is according to Jay King, Celtics reporter for the Athletic on Twitter. Jason Tatum said that the Celtics needed to be honest with themselves at halftime, said that their competitive spirit wasn't there. Joe Mazzulla told the players at halftime that they were tired. He could put the stay ready guys in if they were tired. So he was going to put bench guys in place of the starters if they were tired. And then Tatum said that Mazzulla challenged them, and the Celtics took it as men and responded. That is quoted by Tatum right there. We took it as men and responded. Yeah, they just gonna play like that constantly, like words halftime meetings, team meetings, motivating this team. I mean, they were playing what I said yesterday. I think it was like what 10% what they were capable of yesterday. Once we closed out at the third quarter, got our way into the fourth quarter. Because to the first like 2.5 quarters, I kept on saying in the stream yesterday, like, what in the world's going on? Like, nobody knew what in the world is going on there. Or so it's just playing down to their competition again, going through the motions, like, and that halftime meeting finally inspired them. And it was a rough start to begin the third. They were down with 2 minutes left to go in the third. They were down like 26 points, their largest deficit. And in the fourth quarter, they just channeled themselves and got their championship identity locked in, focused in for the final 14 minutes and won that game. Flipped the switch and what was a 26-point comeback. It was a 34-point swing yesterday in that game. I'm hoping to be back live tomorrow, Celtics against Cavs, if you guys would like to join in. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jeffrey. Get better, man. My mom hasn't been feeling well, too. She's been sick as well. Yeah, I had a visit today with my GI doctor. So we got some more like blood tests to do, some more appointments that I have to do. I have to do an endoscopy next month where they're gonna have to take a look at my chest because I've been having a lot of issues with like gastrointestinal stuff recently or so. Like, usually when I eat, I have, like, a lot of, like, acid reflux issues. Luckily, I never stream, like, directly after I eat. I get home from work around, like, 4:30. Usually eat around 5 or so. And these games get on around, like, 7:30 for the most part. But, yeah, I've been having, like, a lot of, like, chest pain, chest tightness, a lot of bloating. And I think we've narrowed it down that it's probably like a esophageal issue or so, which yeah, I get affected a ton by like different foods. Like I can't drink soda. I can't have like anything that's fried or any sort of fast food or anything. If it's from like a fast food chain, I have to get salad. Anything that's like got like high in salt, high in saturated fat, high in sugar, I can't have. And I guess I'm like really sensitive to like a lot of different foods. I guess I eat super healthy too, which is good. Tomorrow's at 7:30, so same time tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern time. Oh, so we're in the same boat there. So Ice Baby, in the same boat as me. Yeah. So I'm gonna get checked out. It's on March 6th that I go in for my endoscopy test, and they're gonna confirm it for me what my diagnosis is. But yeah, I'm leaning towards it being like gastrointestinal GERD, because a lot of that stuff that I just said lines up completely with what I've been having issues with. I've been like journaling out all the foods and stuff too that I've been having issues with, because I never have an issue at work, which is interesting because what I take for work every day for my lunch break is banana, yogurt. I have either peanut butter crackers or a Belvita bar. Usually a salad or like a tuna fish sandwich to go along with that. So nothing ever usually triggers that or so. It's like it's foods that's high in sodium, because I've tried within the last couple months a Panera sandwich twice, the same sandwich, and got just an intense reaction from that. So yeah, I was gassy for like a couple hours after having a Panera sandwich, which I thought that Panera was healthy, and then I went on to the nutritional facts page, which I never paid attention to any of the nutritional fact stuff until like recently, where I'm like looking at sodium, looking at chips and stuff. Like the chips that I pick out have to have like 100, 200 sodium, because when you get into like the 300, 400, 500 sodium, then that's where it starts to give me some issues there. But yeah, I looked on for what an avocado. It was a avocado turkey sandwich from Panera, which I love avocado. It's super healthy. And I thought it was a really healthy sandwich. Had over 1,200 calories, or 1,200 milligrams of sodium in it, which is basically like almost a daily intake right there with that sandwich alone. I did not realize that until I felt just terrible twice after eating that same sandwich, because I had that sandwich in July when we went on vacation in Ohio, and I was determined to go to the swimming pool at the hotel, like around like an hour after I had the sandwich, and then I was napping, and I had a terrible headache, and it really hit. And then I had that sandwich again a couple weeks ago around Christmas, and yeah, I wasn't feeling well at all. So it's definitely stuff that's high sodium that's triggering. Yeah, it happens at night for me too, or so. Like sometimes it affects when I sleep as well. Sometimes like I'll get up in the middle of the night from time to time too. Right now we're just at halftime. Been a really good game so far here, 57-52. Yeah, we've been trying to figure out like what's wrong or so the last couple months with me and my healthcare provider. I went in back in August for it was for an MRI for me, for my lower abdomen, to see if it was an issue there. They found it was like it's nothing of concern now. It's, I guess, like a blister in my lower left abdomen, but it's completely normal, and they said it was benign, like non-cancerous. Like I've gone through like a couple blood tests a year trying to figure out what it is, because I thought it was like low blood sugar all this time, but I think like it's it's the issue with GERD or so. Kings up against the T-Wolves, 56-51 right now. Spurs leading the Grizzlies. That's going to be a great game tonight. San Antonio leading early, 11-8. Two games right now in the fourth quarter, or almost getting to the fourth quarter. Wizards at the start of the fourth leading the Hornets 99-88. Hawks lead the Pistons 98-94. All right, here we go. Start to the third quarter. Houston left to right on the floor. Jalen Green receives the handoff from Jae'Sean Tate. Off the Tate inside the key. Moved it off to his teammate Thompson, who scores up and drew it. It's good for two. Amen Thompson making things happen. He is the top scorer of the game. He's got 16. He plays with passion. He plays with intensity. And he plays with a hungriness on the floor for a second-year player in the NBA. Bounce pass broken up, intercepted by Jae'Sean Tate with a steal. Here goes Thompson up the court. Amen Thompson hands it off to Jalen Green, top of the key. Green dribbles at the left wing, sends it on top to Tate. Tate weaves his way outside into the hands to Jalen Green. Edge of the midcourt logo for Green. Green dribbles, drives inside the paint, floats up the shot off the glass, no good. Tipped in though for two. Jalen Green off the offensive rebound, taps it in. 9-point lead for Houston, 4-zip run for the Rockets. Playing downhill, getting to the rim in this game. Houston's only 4 for 16 from the perimeter, yet they have this lead because they are 40-34, plus 6 in the paint, leading right now. Brunson had it denied out of bounds, swiped away from behind off Amen Thompson. And Amen Thompson tonight is playing at another level. Thompson's stat line looks like this: 16 points in 18 minutes, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. Brunson, the inbound passer. And a turnover charge to New York. The Knicks are letting this one crumble away from them right now. 61-52. Ninth turnover of the game by New York. Only 5 this game by Houston. Dribbling up, a runner, 15-footer, Green off the back rim, no good. Tipped up for the offensive rebound. This is a team-leading NBA squad at offensive rebounds, averaging 14 boards per game in the offensive glass. Bounce pass underneath Deason, off to his teammate, blocked off the backboard. Unable to set it down there for the Rockets from point-blank range, as that was Jayshawn Tate who missed the 2. Achua. Hand off to Brunson. Brunson at the left wing. Dribbles up inside the key. A spin move. Double team. Bounce pass. Achua. Bobble to gut it back over to Cat, who floats it up and in, and he scores inside the cylinder for a bucket. Karl-Anthony Towns up to double figures now. Rockets push it out to the left wing perimeter. Tate hands it off to Brooks. Brooks on the outside. As he goes spin cycle jumper mid-range off the rim short, tipped over to Cat for the defensive rebounds. Brunson up the floor finds Hart, who this is going to be a block. Yeah, this is going to be a foul charge to Dillon Brooks. I believe they're going to get him on the block here. Check that, they will not. This is going to be on the floor, so Dillon Brooks picks up the foul on the floor. Yeah, I'm only 29. I feel like I've had it for a long time, like probably when I was like born or so, and just like realized that I thought it was probably normal, and now it's gotten a little bit more worse than what it was before. Jalen Brunson off the inbound scores, plus the foul. Again, this Knicks crowd involved right now, leaning forward, absorbing the contact from Tarizen, and gets it down, Drew for 2, plus 1. One shot here at the line for Brunson. No good, off the back rim. Green comes in for the defensive board. 61-56. If you're watching this game right now on NBA TV, it is cutting in and out, like black screen, a couple seconds here and there. Green drives, attacks inside the paint. Jalen Green with a left-hand layup. Houston been on attack mode all game long tonight. Jalen Green, he's got 13 right now. And the Knicks respond back for a quick bucket. Brunson making his way up in this game. Jalen Brunson now with 19 as his scoring start to pick up here. At the right wing perimeter, it is Green. Green defended 1-on-1 by Cat around the perimeter. Drives on Bridges inside the key. Jalen Green, tough shot, no good. Got blocked by Bridges. Out of the pack, here goes Brunson. A 3-on-1, gonna do it himself, and he lays it up and in for 2. It's a 3-point game. 63-60 right now. 8.5 left to go in the third. Ice Ice Baby with a dono. Let's get that dono hype for Ice Ice Baby. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Amen Thompson at the free throw circle. Spin cycle guarded by Achua. Goes up, no good. Missed off the glass. A rebound hauled in by Cat. Karl-Anthony Towns now with 7 rebounds. All of a sudden, Josh Hart scores the layup. And we get a 1-point game right now, 63-62. Josh Hart fired up as he was able to score out in transition. Again, this team pumped up, part of a 10-6 start by the New York Knicks in this third quarter. And that block by Mikal Bridges denying Jalen Green has changed everything. What a change in this game here. Yeah, that's great, man. So Harry's going to invite over a couple friends for the Super Bowl. Pizza or Mexican food. Decide, yeah, good choices there. I really like tacos. So I would go tacos there. Yeah, I've had to completely changed my eating habits within like last couple months for me. Like I eat super healthy. I don't have any, no soda, no coffee, nothing caffeinated, because I've had some issues with caffeinated stuff or so. That really has made me feel gassy. Yeah, I talked about it during halftime, the high sodium stuff. So I can't have. Yeah, I would go for tacos there. Big fan of tacos. Points in the paint right now, it's in favor of New York, 44-42 currently. It was the Rockets who led at 40-34 points in the paint, and now it's a 10-2 run, points in the paint for the Knicks to get this game back to just one. Jalen Brunson showing up here for the second half. 19 points by Brunson. And he is really good adjusting for Jalen Brunson. He has had a bunch of slow starts for him, and then he just takes off in half two. If Cat starts to get go, then the Knicks are going to win this game tonight. 11 points, just 5 for 14 shooting by Cat. Mikal Bridges been a key contributor. He's got 14 right now for Bridges. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. As we're about to get back to action in just a moment. (63-62). Josh Hart, he's got 8 points, just scored the last layup. Inbound goes to Houston, back from the timeout. Steven Adams, Amen Thompson, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and Tari Eason. The 5 on the floor currently for the Rockets. Jump stop inside a key. Green, a floater, missed off the mark, no good. A rebound controlled by Brunson, Bridges, Harts, Achua, and Cat, the 5 on the floor. Brunson, tough pass, tried to thread the needle, intercepted by Thompson with a steal. Amen Thompson, quick up the floor as he hands it off to Brooks. And we get an offensive foul. Amen Thompson bumping one player here as he set an illegal screen to clear up the pathway for Brooks. Thompson commits personal foul number 2 tonight by Amen. Knicks with possession once again. Cat at the top, sends it off to Hart. Hart drives, attacks the defense. Tough shot by Josh Hart. Goes in though. Ring around a Rosie off the glass and soars to the bottom of the netting and through. It's the first lead since 25-23 in the first quarter for New York. Loose ball turnover. Jalen Green just coughed it up. Here goes New York. They got all the momentum right now. Bridges, dribble, drive, attacks inside the paint with a left hand, scores. Zapping it off the backboard. 3-point lead for the Knicks right now. They're going to still play through this. 10-zip run by New York in the last 2+ minutes. Thompson at the top of the key. Houston is stuck offensively. Back to Thompson off the handoff from Adams. Over to Eason. Atari Eason drives inside the paint, and he scores right back with a right-hand layup. Trading blows against one another right now. 66-65. Knicks with possession. Brunson, leaner. Brunson fouled. 2 shots coming up. And that's on Amen Thompson. That's his third, as he committed the foul from behind. What a game here. 6:37 left to play in the third quarter. The New York Knicks have finally woken up. Ain't gonna back down for the physicality tonight. The Houston Rockets. Brunson's first 3 free throw soars in. Second free throw is good. 3-point lead currently for New York. Houston's only gone to the free throw line on 3 separate occasions tonight, 5 for 6. At the charity stripe, Jalen Green at the elbow, gives it off to Adams. Adams looking for the give and go, sends it over to Eason at the wing. Eason dribbles up free throw circle, jumper, 16-footer straightaway, came off the rim short, in and out of the hands of Thompson. The rebound right to Mikal Bridges. Knicks by 3 with possession, top of the key. Cat, step back 3. Off the backroom, no good. Tipped up in the air off to Thompson as he comes down with a defensive rebound out of the pack. They got numbers. 3-on-2, dump off underneath Eason. Finds Steven Adams, who lays it up and in. 1-point game right now. Playmaking for Houston, been doing that all around. 17 assists on 30 made field goals without their top 2 playmakers tonight playing in this game. No Fred VanVleet and no Alperen Sengun. Another rebound by Amen Thompson already with 9 boards, and he takes it a distance. Houston takes the lead. 69-68, just a flat-out driver with Amen Thompson up to now 18 points tonight on 70% shooting. Josh Hart attacking the rim right back, and he soars up for the scored layup. Back and forth here. 70-69, approaching the 5-minute mark left to go in the third. Jalen Green at the left wing, dribbles up, drives inside the paint, and his pass got picked off, intercepted by Precious Achiuwa. In and out of the pack, Brunson, backdoor layup, he got denied. He's out of the play here. 5 and 4 for Houston. Eason, no look, out to the wing. Brooks gives up the 3. Brooks sneaks his way around. Brooks, the step through. Brooks couldn't hit it. Offensive rebound outside off to Eason, and he traveled with it. Turnover by Houston. How in the world does Houston not score in this possession? You got a 5 and 4 advantage. Jalen Brunson is out of the play as he got blocked. He got his layup blocked, and then he got knocked down into the stanchion with a no call by the refs. He was out of the play completely, and he still couldn't score to 5 and 4. 4:40 left to go. Brunson crosses the midcourt logo. Bounce pass over to Hart. Hart, top of the free throw circle. Josh Hart drives on Brooks inside, and he gets stripped out of bounds. It will stay Knicks possession. Man, what a game here. Absolutely physical between these two teams. If you guys enjoyed the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Jalen Brunson, the inbound passer. He lobs it over to Cat at the elbow. Take it away, though, with another steal. 2-on-1 transition. Green off the fingertips out of bounds. It's a turnover. Couldn't meet the mark to Eason on the pass. That's 2 uncharacteristic plays for Houston. Bridges, no good. A follow through. Jalen Brunson out hustling everybody for the offensive rebound and the putback. Jalen Brunson tonight, 23.6 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals. 10 this quarter by Brunson. Jalen Green accelerates, attacks the rack with an easy layup. That looked very Jason Tatum-like right there for Jalen Green. Playing downhill, getting to the rim when active like that. Instead of settling for a contested shot from the perimeter. Missed layup by Brooks. Tap in there to clean it up, though, by Adams. Back and forth, 73-72. Approaching the 3.5-minute mark left to go in the third quarter. Josh Hart at the left wing perimeter. Hart lobs it over to Cat, top of the key. Cat's defended by Adams, 1-on-1. Cat towards his right, sends it over to Bridges. Bridges turns the corner, drives, attacks the paint. Bridges, no good, missed the layup. Battle for the rebound. It is Precious Achiuwa who goes up, and he gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up here by Achiuwa. 3:14 left to go in the third. It's on Steven Adams, who picks up the shooting foul. Wow, what a game. Precious Achiuwa, by the way, at 15 points off the bench on Saturday. First free throw, that is good by Achiuwa. Tie game at 73. Houston with only 16 points right now in this third quarter. Cat checks out of the game towards the bench. Jalen Green will check out as well. Jalen Green's got 15 points, only 1 for 5 for the perimeter tonight. Cat's only got 11, 7 rebounds as well for Cat. Second free throw is good by Achua. Knicks by 1. Rockets with possession. Aaron Holiday running the point now for Houston. He's on the floor with Steven Adams, Dylan Brooks, Cam Whitmore, and Ben Thompson. Holiday slides it off to the wing, and a foul committed by Hart. So Hart reaches in. The clock will stop with 3:03. Miles McBride checks in on the floor. Hey, what's good, Joe? Welcome in, man. Mikal Bridges will check out, head towards the bench here for the Knicks. Rockets get the inbound. Adams, hand off to Thompson. Top of the key, Ben Thompson. Thompson dribbles up to the elbow. Thompson, kick out. Quarter, Whitmore, up fake. Whitmore, fans calling for a travel. They couldn't get it. Whitmore, 6 down to 3 from the quarter. 76-74. Lucky call in favor of the Rockets right there for a 2-point lead. 2:40 left to go. We got snow last night. So, yeah, we got around 3 inches of snow last night. It actually melted for the most part because it went from like 15 degrees last night to 40 degrees today. Missed jumper from the elbow by Brunson. Rebound controlled by Ben Thompson here. Thompson at the left wing attacks the paint inside. Thompson, no good, missed the layup. Offensive rebound went back to Thompson, though. Tries his teammate from the outside. Lets it rain. That is good from the perimeter. Bang, bang by Aaron Holiday. 79-74. Drew's brother able to knock down the triple. They're 78-74. Brunson dribbles up inside the key. Mid-range runner. Brunson no good around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Holiday for Houston. 4-point lead. Rockets with possession. Holiday crosses midcourt. Holiday dribbles, drives, bursts of speed. Oh, it's an offensive foul. Aaron Holiday, a clear-cut push-off, lowering the shoulder into Jalen Brunson, who takes the charge. It will go back to the Knicks. That is as clear-cut as you can get it for an offensive foul. Just pushes off with the offhand. And Cam Whitmore should have been called on an up and down there. He went up, took one dribble, went for a sidestep, and then jacked up a 3 and made it. That should be a -3 on the board for Houston, though it was a clear-cut no call by the refs. 1:43 remaining in this third quarter here as we head to the timeout. Yeah, Dylan Harper out of Rutgers is projected to be like one of the top picks. Like, I believe he's going to be number 2 behind Cooper Flagg. What a game here. Yep, James Harden's still playing. Yeah, he's playing on the Clippers right now for James Harden. If you guys are doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. Right now we're in the timeouts. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS. You can bet on this season's sports action with BetUS. It's an A+ rated sportsbook, which has been running since 1994. Available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website, you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video and pinned in the chat to get started with BetUS, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. BetUS is a prop builder where you can put together player props and team props as well. Also has same game parlays and live sports betting on their site. So check out BetUS The link is posted in the description of this video, pinned to the chat to get started as well. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. 4-point game. Houston with a lead, 78-74. Jalen Brunson crosses the midcourt logo. He is defended by Jalen Green, a 1-on-1 at the top of the key. Gets right past him, attacks inside the paint, and he soars up and scores the layup. Check that. That was Amen Thompson who he got past. 78-76 now as Houston has the possession. Jalen Brunson, by the way, he's got himself up to 25 points. He is the game leader. Reed Shepherd is on the floor for the final minute 15 to go in this third quarter. Splash. Made three, top of the key by Cam Whitmore. He's been a key contributor off the bench this season. Right now, he's got 16 in this game by Whitmore. 7 for 13 from the floor. That's off the bench. Brunson. Final minute left to go before halftime. Drives, attacks the rim, bounce pass underneath, stolen away. Looking to thread the needle to Achua. Shepherd came up with a steal, though. Whitmore, skip pass. Holiday, three, swoosh. Ball movement looking precise here for the Rockets. 8-point lead for Houston. 12-2 run last 2 minutes here for Houston. And Josh Hart missed the shot. At the low block, no good. Looking for the foul call. Couldn't get it. Houston attacking downhill to the rim. Whitmore. And Cam Whitmore gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up now by Houston with Cam Whitmore. Hey, have a nice night, Jeffrey. Thanks for joining in, man. 84-76. 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Cam Whitmore, 2 free throws here at the line. 16 points now, 17 as he buries the first one. No Fred VanVleet, no Alperen Sengun, no Jabari Smith Jr. No problem right now for the Houston Rockets. About to go by double digits if they can make the second free throw. Yeah, there's a lot of sickness going around there. My thoughts and prayers out to a speedy recovery right there, Jeffrey. Free throw number 2 is good. 86-76. Under 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Jalen Brunson crosses the midcourt logo. Brunson defended by Thompson at the top of the key. 4-second differential shot clock and game clock to close out the end of the third. Brunson, still guarded by Thompson, now off a double team. Gets it off to the middle. Achua, one dribble, soars up, throws it down with a two-handed flush. Great job to play make there by Jalen Brunson. 86-78, final possession. Close out the third, and there goes Amen Thompson to the rack, sword up. He did get fouled. He'll have an and one covered up as he scored a slam dunk with a two-handed flush. Wow. It's a young stud in the making. Amen Thompson breaking out in the month of January into now February in the year 2025. Amen Thompson drives on Achua, across his ankles. Achua backpedaling. Amen Thompson too fast, dunks right over him. Plus got the foul. And the free throw is good. 89-78. Amen Thompson, he has got that it factor. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block by Amen Thompson tonight. Full court pass by Harts. That's a turnover. Went for the full court lob down the court for the touchdown pass that sailed over the top of Cat and out of bounds. That's a terrible pass there. What are you doing for New York? You're allowing Houston to have the final possession here. And this is going to result in an inbound for Houston. I believe it's going to be in the front court of where New York passed the basketball, because because that's where the ball gets turned over. This is being looked at right now at the monitor. 1 second left to go in the third. Yeah, that's clearly a turnover. So we got 1.1 seconds remaining. They went for a full court pass, and it wasn't even close. It sailed off the top of the head of Cat and out of bounds. Yeah, that's a good sign right there for Missouri Valley this year. So, yep, they'll get it in their front court here for Houston. Houston with a chance to score another bucket to close out the end of the third. Underneath the hoop, Thompson, inbound pass or bounce pass, right corner, Aaron Holiday launches a three at the buzzer. No good. Came up short. And now we finally close out the end of quarter three. 89-78, a battle between the top two teams, or actually top third place teams. They're both in third place right now. Rockets are a half game behind the Grizzlies. But this is a battle between number 3 in the West and number 3 in the East. And we're seeing right now the Houston Rockets want it more through 3 quarters. All right, fourth quarter coming up right now. If you're doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate everybody for joining in. I plan to be back tomorrow night covering Celtics against Cavs, so if you'd like to come on back tomorrow night, feel free to do so as well. Amen Thompson, he's got that it factor with him. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists by Thompson, 2 steals in the block. That's on the 8 for 12 shooting. Perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line. 18 points off the bench by Cam Whitmore. In 17 minutes, he is a plus 16 on the floor. 15 points by Jalen Green. 12 points by Tari Eason. The Knicks, led by Jalen Brunson with 25. 16 points by Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart has 12. But Karl-Anthony Towns tonight, just 11 points right now for Cat. That is it on 5 for 15 shooting, 0 for 4 from the perimeter. He has struggled mightily tonight going up against the physicality of the Houston defense. What's good? Vidal on the stream, welcome in. Yeah, I think Jalen Green has a good chance to score at least 5 more points. Usually the games in the fourth quarter start to pick up with scoring, and very likely could get there tonight, in my opinion, for Jalen Green. Amen Thompson, youngster showing a ton of promise out there on the floor. We get back to action. Knicks with a possession right to left in the court. Cameron Payne, Karl-Anthony Towns, Precious Achiuwa, Miles McBride, and Mikal Bridges. That's the 5 on the floor. Cat underneath, powers his way, missed the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, putbacks there. Over 3 red jerseys, able to get it to drop good for 2. Tough game by Cat today, just 6 for 17 shooting, up to now 13 points. Rockets with possession. Thompson at the top of the key. He is on the floor with Dylan Brooks, Cam Whitmore, and Houston scores underneath the hoop. That is Aaron Holiday who gets the basket. And right back, it's a three made by Cat. He pops up from the perimeter and delivers. Jae'Sean Tate's the fifth player on the floor right now for Houston. Cat's got 16 already, 5 points in the opening minute. The fourth quarter, top of the key, Thompson. Bounce pass, try to thread the needle underneath his teammate, though, wasn't looking. Holiday out of position. This results in a steal, and Cats goes down, and this looks like it's an awkward injury. Or check that. That's Bridges, number 25. That is Bridges. That is Bridges. That is non-contact. Bridges underneath the hoop. Needing a moment. It looks like he slipped. One of his ankles. Bridges in transition. He's getting helped out by his teammates right now. Yeah, Bridges is walking gingerly. It's a non-contact injury by Mikal Bridges. Oh, boy. I fear, hopefully that's not an ACL there. Bridges. Ooh, oh yeah, oh yeah, that's a sprained ankle. Yeah, he did get the shoe of Amen Thompson. That's the left, yeah, that's the left ankle. Mikal Bridges driving to the hoop and underneath the rim as he was about to lay it up, and then he got followed by Amen Thompson, and his shoe landed on top of Amen Thompson. And Bridges, tough shoulder. He's going to stay in the game right now for Mikal Bridges. First free throw he missed at the line for Bridges. Second shot here by Bridges, and that one's good. 7-point game right now, 91-84. No Alperen Sengun, no Fred VanVleet. The Houston Rockets came into this match of a 6.5-point favorite. A chance to pick up a major road win at the Knicks. Number 3 team in the East in this matchup. Tate hands it off to Whitmore. Whitmore, dribble, drive, attacks the paint on Cat. Blocked from the side. Offensive putback, though, is good by Jae'Sean Tate. Able to stay with a play there for Houston. 9-point lead here for the Rockets. 10.5 left to go in the fourth and under. That is a drive and attack with Cameron Payne, who soars up and scores with a left-hand layup. And a timeout here by Ime Udoka. 93-86. 10-18 left to go in the fourth. What a game. If you're new in the stream, keep on smashing that thumbs up tonight. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. So we enter the timeout here. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS. Bet on this season's sports action with an A+ rated sportsbook, which has been running since 1994. BetUS is available in all 50 U.S. states. You can bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors who go to the BetUS websites, you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of this video and pinned in the chat to get started with BetUS, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. BetUS features sports betting on multiple sites, or on multiple sports such as NBA basketball, college basketball, NFL football, NHL hockey, MLB baseball, international soccer, golf, tennis, NASCAR racing, and numerous other sports. BetUS has a prop builder where you can put together bets for player and team props on their site. It also has same-game parlays and live sports betting during games. So check out my new sponsor, BetUS. The link is posted in the description of this video. Also pinned in the chat to get started as well. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. What a game. 93-86 right now. Quick trip around the NBA for other scores. The Hawks lead the Pistons with 2 minutes left to play. 127-126. Grizzlies up against the Spurs. 49-37. Kings lead the T-Wolves. 77-70. Thunder are dismantling the Bucks. It's not even close tonight. 96-55. The Nuggets jumping over the Pelicans 28-21. The Jazz lead the Pacers early on 25-13. And the Wizards picked up a road win at the Hornets 124-114. 10:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this one tonight here. Rockets or Knicks. Type it in as we come back from the timeout. Houston with a possession of Men Thompson. Right baseline dribble. At the low right block. Bounce pass. Deflected out of bounds off of Miles McBride. Eight on the shot clock off this inbound. Jayshawn Tate spin cycle. Left hand layup. Got it a stick. It is good for 2 by Tate. Knicks down by 9. Cameron Payne around the perimeter. Bounce pass off the cat. Euro step downhill to the cup. And Karl-Anthony Towns scores the layup. Back to a 7-point game. They keep on matching bucket for bucket. It's just the Knicks cannot provide enough stops in this game. Thompson, top of the free throw circle. Crossover. Step back jumper. Deep 2. Came off the rim short. Achua controls the defensive rebound. Karl-Anthony Towns pressures Achua. Cameron Payne. Mikal Bridges and Miles McBride, the 5 in the court. Missed 3 at the left wing by Cameron Payne. Rockets came down with a defensive rebound. Brooks. Hand off to Aaron Holiday. Top of the key. Holiday drives. Kicks out to the corner. Thompson. A beautiful dime behind his back of the pass. No good. Missed the 3 though by Jayshawn Tate. Up ahead. Bridges with a 3. Kaboinked off the back rim. No good. A long rebound controlled by Holiday. Aaron Holiday. Up by 7 for the Rockets. Dribbles up to the elbow. Runner. Swoosh. Able to knock it down there for 2 by Aaron Holiday. Bench points been a major factor tonight. Whitmore's got 18. Holiday's got 8. Adams has 8. That is 34 bench points for the Rockets compared to 9 by the Knicks. As New York scores. Mikal Bridges attacking the rim. Got followed by Brooks in the and one. Covered up at the line. What a game. 8:45 left to go. Free throw is good. It's a 6-point game right now, 97-91. Rockets cross midcourt. Jalen Green. Towards his right around the perimeter. He's guarded by Bridges. Slides it off to the left wing. Driving. Downhill. Eason. Low block. Eason guarded by Hart. Outside finds Whitmore. Ball got deflected. Whitmore still picks up the dribble. Whitmore. 3 in the shot clock. Over to Green. He heaves up a prayer. Green off the glass. No good as the shot clock was about to expire. As he had a hoist up from the edge of the midcourt logo. McBride with possession for New York. McBride clamped by Dylan Brooks around the perimeter. Miles McBride at the left wing draws the double team. McBride, left baseline dribble, finds an opening. McBride blocked at the rim by Tari Eason. Out of bounds. Last touched off the Rockets though. Great hustle by Tari Eason as he denied Miles McBride. Point blank range at the rim. Trying to dunk over the top of him. Yeah, this Rockets team is so deep. Inbound goes out to the top. Hart attacks the pay over Adams. Blocked by Adams. Out of bounds off Steven Adams. And he was pleading his case to the officials. He thought it was off the knee out of bounds in New York. We'll see if Ime Udoka does challenge this call here. 7:55 left to go. Adams thought it was out of bounds off New York. It will stay Knicks basketball though. Knicks underneath the hoop about to get the inbound. 2 blocks in a row. Heaving up a 3. Off the mark of the follow-away. Missed at the left wing by Bridges. Adams collected the defensive rebound. Houston with 6 blocks tonight as a team. 3 blocks by Tari Eason, 1 each by Thompson, Whitmore, and Adams. Jalen Green at the left wing. Gives it out to the far side corner to Brooks. Spin cycle. Brooks, jumper, baseline, connects on it. Dylan Brooks, it's good for 2. 8-point lead for the Rockets. Under 7.5 left to go. Knicks with possession. Cat attacking inside the key and gets fouled. And 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Karl Anthony Towns. Man, what a game tonight. Two shots at the free throw line by Cat. First one is no good, off the mark. Cat has really struggled tonight in this game. 18 points, 8 for 19 shooting, 1 for 5 from 3. Steven Adams in the backup big role in place of Alperen Şengün tonight. Been tremendous. 99-92. A lot of people quote him as the strongest player currently in the NBA. Steven Adams tonight, 8 points, 10 rebounds in 22 minutes. Jalen Green slides on top over to Whitmore. He drives, attacks the paint, off fake underneath. His pass off the fingertips of Adams, though, results in a steal. It was Bridges who came down with a steal. Down by 7 for the Knicks. Brunson slows down tempo, backs his way on Green to the mid-block. Brunson dribbles inside the key. Jumper, mid-range, off the mark, no good. Shoved in, though, for the putback, plus the foul. Josh Hart and they are the one covered up. Knicks with signs of life in their home court right now. Houston was so close to beating Memphis for a 4th time this season. So close. They lost by 1. They were up by 6 points with 4 minutes left to go. They couldn't seal the deal, though, and Memphis won that game last week 120-119. The New York Knicks looking to channel the inner Grizzlies in this one here. And Houston looks to see if they can keep them off. 1 free throw now at the line for Hart, and it's good. It's a 4-point game, 99-95. 15 points now by Josh Hart. Rockets with possession crossing midcourt. Aaron Holiday, top of the key. He dribbles up now to the elbow. Floats up the runner. Swash! Getting into his spots right now for Holiday for Houston. Hart, kick out, corner McBride. Tries a 3. Bang, bang. He delivers. Miles McBride puts his team winning 3. Still plenty of time left to go. Midway through the 4th quarter. Jalen Green at the top. What a game as he accelerates, drives, attacks the paint. Jalen Green bursts the speed with a left hand finger roll, scores the layup. That was sick right there. Nice move to the cup. Runs in the right back, scores over Eason for 2. Back and forth. Here we go. 103-100. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Edge of the midcourt logo of Jalen Green. Green off the screen set by Holiday. Green dribbles up to the top, draws the double team. Howard Holiday launches the 3, and he buries it. Holiday, bang, bang for the perimeter. He's got 13 off the bench in this game. 106-100. 5:20 left to go. Drew Holiday's brother, Aaron Holiday. 33 of the game, 13 points in 16 minutes via the bench. Brunson had it poked loose. Brunson got whacked in the head, and the foul charge to Holiday. 5:14 left. Man, what a game. Hit us up in the chat who you guys want to win this one tonight, Rockets or Knicks. If you're new to the stream, we got 50 plus watching. Smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams on the channel. Rockets will burn a timeout. They are going to challenge this foul call on the floor, charge to Houston. 106-100 as we head to the timeout with 5:14 left to go in the 4th. Quick update right now throughout the NBA. This is the NBA scoreboard we got currently. The Oklahoma City Thunder are crushing the Milwaukee Bucks, and it's not even close. 112-71 tonight. No Giannis from Milwaukee coming off Night 2 of a back-to-back for the Bucks. Kings lead the T-Wolves 83-79. Grizzlies up against the Spurs 58-49. Nuggets lead the Pelicans 39-28, and the Jazz at the end of the first lead the Pacers 32-24. 2 games in the NBA have gone final tonight. Hawks beat the Pistons 132-130. Trae Young 34 points tonight. Cade Cunningham had a double-double, 30.6 rebounds, 14 assists. And then for the Wizards beat the Hornets 124-114. So right now we head over to a timeout. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS. Bet on this season's sports action with BetUS. It's an A+ rated sports book which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. Use my channel link, which is posted in the description of this video, pinned to the chat to get started with BetUS. And for new sports bettors who bet go to the BetUS website, you'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. That link is pinned into the chat, also posted in the description of this video. Got a QR code as well at the bottom corner of the screen for BetUS. So check out my sponsor, BetUS. It has been changing the game for over 30 years. What a game right now. Type in the chat who you guys want to win this one. Rockets, Knicks. Feel free to join in tomorrow. I plan on being back live tomorrow night covering the Celtics against the Cavs tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. (106-100) Knicks. As we're waiting for the challenge, whether it'll be granted free throws or not. Jalen Brunson fouled from behind as he got whacked in the head of Aaron Holiday, and the referees looked at this one at the monitor, and they have confirmed that the call will stand. So this will be free throws here at the line for Jalen Brunson. So Brunson will have 2 shots at the line. First free throw by Brunson is good. 106-101. .28 points today by Brunson. Second free throw. That is good. Right down the middle. 106-102. 5:14 left to go. Crossing midcourt with Jalen Green. As we're approaching the 5-minute mark remaining. Step back 3 in the air. Missed off the rim short. Offensive rebound controlled by Ezin as he chucked it all the way to the midcourt line. It got saved though. Rockets with another opportunity. Green had it poke loose. Battle for this basketball. Tracked down by Holiday. Ball fake. Dump off underneath. Cat came up with a steal. Outlet pass ahead. They got numbers of 3-on-1. Underneath. Josh Hart finishes. He scores up and then off the backboard. It's a 2-point game. 106-104. What a game. Houston with possession. Green, a jumper attacks and bounces in. They gonna count it or no? They will not. For the referees, they will not count it as an and one. The foul occurred before the shot, according to the refs. So we have to reset the clock once again. Wow, just incredible basketball we're seeing right here all around. Physical battle between both of these teams tonight. 4:34 left to go. Inbound goes to Green. Jalen Green at the left wing. Dribbles up now top of the key, defended by Brunson. Now to the elbow. Kick out quarter. Thompson up fake. Thompson, right baseline dribble. Spin cycle inside. Gets fouled. He'll have 2 cracks at this coming up at the free throw line. It's on Cat, who picks up the shooting foul. Foul trouble, by the way, looks like this. 4 personal fouls by Amen Thompson and Dylan Brooks. 4 personal fouls by Aaron Holiday for the Knicks. 4 personal fouls by Cat and Ariel Huckporty, who has barely played in this game, just 8 minutes. He played 6 minutes in the first half. Two free throws at the line here for Amen Thompson. First one is good. He's been the player of the game tonight for the Rockets. Amen Thompson, almost a triple-double. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists by Amen Thompson tonight. Second free throw is good. 108-104. 23 right now by Thompson. Has that complete it factor out there at the court. Jalen Brunson, guarded by Green at the left wing. 4:15 left to go. Brunson, runner at the elbow. Swoosh! What a game. Jalen Brunson, I see you right to the crowd right there. Right baseline dribble. Green, he bulldozes right over Brunson. It's an offensive foul. Turnover charge to Houston. Man, Jalen Brunson taking one for the team right there. A heavy push off by Jalen Green, committing the offensive foul. Jalen Brunson has put his team on his back here in the second half. 31 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds for Jalen Brunson, and now handling the basketball. Down by 2. Brunson at the top of the key, draws the double team, gets the way off to McBride. McBride at the left wing, slides it on top. Bridges for the lead, off the back rim, no good. Tipped up and tipped over the glass out of bounds. Last off of Thompson. .343 left to play. Brunson, inbound goes to Cat. Cat, right base on dribble, guarded by Brooks. Cat, float to the shot, got it to go, and the foul. We are even. 108 apiece. What a game. Karl-Anthony Towns, rough game tonight for the most part, but can you hit the clutch shots late? And he did exactly that right there. Got the and one over Dylan Brooks. Cat tonight has got 21. 9 rebounds, just 9 for 20 shooting, but nevertheless finding a way. With under 4 minutes left to go in crunch time here in the fourth quarter. 1 free throw by Cat. And they're also now in the bonus. The free throw is good. Knicks by 1. An incredible battle. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like to win this one. Knicks or Rockets, type it in. Amen Thompson at the top, dribbles up to the elbow. Thompson mid-block. Thompson soars up, no good. Missed the left-hand layup, tipped off the glass. And out of bounds, went in off the hands of McBride and out. So this will stay Rockets ball. 14 on the shot clock, 3:25 left to go on the game clock. Thompson, bounce pass, jumper, Green, connects on it. Knocks down a deep 2J, the baseline for Jalen Green. 1 point lead for Houston. Jalen Green's now up to 19 in this game. Crossing midcourt with Brunson. Brunson circles around, slides it off to the left wing. Touch pass, near side corner, Bridges. Bridges towards his right, now turns the corner, drives, jumper, follow away. Bridges, got it. That is good for 2, right back by Mikal Bridges. 111-110, trading buckets, 22 tonight by Bridges. Rockets with possession. Thompson has it at the midcourt logo. Thompson off the screen set by Brooks. Thompson at the left wing, dribbles up, drives, kick, quarter, open 3, Tari's in, off the rim, no good. Josh Hart collects the defensive rebound. Bridges slows it down, puts the ball into the hands to Brunson. Brunson drives inside the key, kick, quarter. Miles McBride takes a 3 off the rim, no good. Amen Thompson with a defensive board. Houston will slow it down. Here goes Green, gets past one defender. Jalen Green met at the rim, and he gets fouled. 2:12 left to go. 2 free throws coming up by Jalen Green. It's on Cat, who picks up the shooting foul. Guys, got to be careful in this game right now. Dylan Brooks, 5 personal fouls for him for Houston. Karl Anthony Towns just picked up his 5th personal foul. So we got some foul trouble brewing here. 2 free throws by Jalen Green. The first one's good. 111-111. We are tied at sticks in this game. Jayshawn Tate checks in to replace Steven Adams, who checks out. Cat just picked up his 5th personal foul. Second free throw is good. Rattled in by Jalen Green. A 1-point lead for Houston. 112-111. Jalen Green's got 21 tonight. Amen Thompson, triple-double, by the way. 23, 10, and 11. Brunson drives inside. Brunson gets the layup. Jalen Brunson, that dude is so tough. The Dallas Mavericks pulled a big time L, trading away Jalen Brunson. 33 by Brunson. And Amen Thompson responds right back with a slamma-jamma, attacking Shaq with a two-handed flush. 114-113. They get a stud for the future indeed with Amen Thompson. He has got himself now 25 points on triple-double. Tonight for him, 25, 11, and 10. More by Jalen Brunson with 35. 115-114. Minute and a half left to go in this one. Rockets with possession. Jalen Green has the ball at the top of the key. Now dribbles towards his right at the right wing. Green, a right baseline dribble. Green, dump off underneath, deflected off to Brooks. Brooks swings it off to Thompson. Minute 20 left. Thompson hoists up a 3 off the glass. No good. It's a shot clock violation. Minute 14 left to go. Amen Thompson could not hit the rim, and the Knicks will have the possession. What a game. 3rd in the West taking on 3rd in the East. We get a tremendous battle here, folks. 115-114. Brunson with possession. Top of the key for Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the right wing guarded. He will take the 3 over Torrey Eason, and he delivers. Jalen Brunson sinks it from the perimeter, and the Knicks with a 4-point lead. 118-114. Timeout on the floor with 1 minute left to go as Ime Udoka has to burn a timeout. What a game. I had said exactly in the pregame. So go back to my top 5 picks for today. I took the Rockets plus 6.5 on the spread. But in the pregame, I actually said that I thought that the Knicks would win this game. Considering that there was a couple key players out, no Fred VanVleet and no Alperen Şengün tonight. I thought the Knicks would take this game by 1 possession. And now the Knicks lead by 4, 118-114. Jalen Brunson, 38 points, 10 assists tonight in 36 minutes. Big time by Brunson, almost 50% shooting from the floor, 14 for 27 tonight. 22 points by Mikal Bridges, 22 points by Cat. Josh Hart's got 17. Amen Thompson giving it all he's got tonight. Triple-double, 25, 11, and 10. If you haven't watched this stud play in the last couple of weeks in the new year, Amen Thompson has been balling out like crazy. $118-114. 1 minute even left to go. And if you enjoyed the stream tonight, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. What a game. Rockets advance it to their front court. 1 timeout remaining by Houston. 2 timeouts remaining for New York. Dylan Brooks, far side of the floor to inbound passer. Brooks looking to get it off. He does into the hands of Tate. Jayshawn Tate at the left wing. Hands it off to Brooks. Brooks attacks inside the paint. Brooks no good. Missed the layup. Got fouled though. 54.4 seconds left to go. Dylan Brooks will shoot 2 shots here at the free throw line. And if that's on Cat, he's done. If that's on Cat, that's his 6th personal foul, and he would be done for the game, and that's his 6th. He's got his hands over his head. He is done. Karl-Anthony Towns commits the shooting foul, defending Dillon Brooks, as Brooks targets Cat, and Cat is done for the remaining part of this game. Next stream is tomorrow, Celtics against Cavs at 7:30. So Cat finishes with 22 points and 9 rebounds tonight. Cat's still wondering about the call. He's signaling challenge, but unable to get the challenge there for the Knicks. And Dillon Brooks will shoot 2 at the line. First one's good. .85% this season for Dillon Brooks. Just made his first free throw tonight. Second one is good. 118 to 116. 54.4 seconds remaining. Inbound goes to the Knicks with Brunson. Jalen Brunson crosses the mid-court logo. Brunson defended by Thompson here at the top of the key. Brunson brings along a double team. Brunson circles away. Jalen Brunson. Oh, did he lose it out of bounds? It got deflected out off of Houston according to the referees. That was very close to being a backcourt violation. So close to being a half-court violation by Jalen Brunson. Houston got the double-team trap on him, and then he was forced towards his left, towards the midcourt line, and he almost stepped over the midcourt logo. So close. It's going to stay Knicks possession with 37.7 seconds left. Knicks will keep this possession. 37.7 seconds remaining, and we will have a challenge here about possession of the basketball. We are going to have a challenge about who will possess this basketball. 37.7 seconds left. What a game. This is being looked at right now at the monitor. If you enjoyed the stream tonight, make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Guys, the real legends, MVPs out here on the channel tonight. Jalen Brunson brought along a double team. Oof. So close. Whether it was deflected to the backcourt off Houston or not, yeah, that looked like that's so close. This is a huge possession coming up. So awaiting a challenge to see who this will be going to. This could take a while. Man, that's close. Amen Thompson had hold of that basketball, then it ricocheted back to Brunson. Off the next dribble by Brunson, it went backwards on the wrong side of midcourt. That should be a half-court violation charged to the Knicks. So we're waiting the call here. If Houston gets the benefit of this call, this will be Houston basketball. So we're just awaiting who will have this possession. Amen Thompson affecting this game at all levels tonight. Triple-double for the youngster. 25, 11, and 10. He plays with a purpose, plays with a passion, intensity, full motor for Amen Thompson. This dude wants it. He has got that it factor. If you thought that Ant-Man last year in the playoffs had that it factor, look no further to this stud on the Houston Rockets, Amen Thompson. I mean, this dude is hungry. He wants it. He plays with a purpose. This is going to be Rockets basketball. The Rockets get the basketball. Turnover charge in the Knicks. So that was indeed a backcourt violation Charge to Jalen Brunson. Amen Thompson able to win the battle there. We get back to action. Thompson spin cycle inside. Coughed up the basketball though. Brunson came out with a steal. Just trying to do too much right there for Amen. And now they're down by 2. Brunson far side of the floor. And sent out of bounds off the Rockets. Pressure defense by Houston. Almost forcing another turnover. Very close. And that time it was deflected out off the Rockets last. Yeah, Amen Thompson trying to do too much there off a spin move inside the key. That's where you need Fred VanVleet as the point guard for the final minute remaining in this game. Unfortunately, him and Şengün not available tonight, but the Rockets ain't lying down and they're making this one heck of a game. Houston led throughout the majority of this game. They led by double digits a couple of times tonight. Points in the paint, 80-66 in favor of the Knicks. That is right. The New York Knicks scored 80 points against the number 1 paint defense in the NBA, the Houston Rockets. That is not a typo. That is the points in the paint total, 80-66. Both of these teams struggle mightily from 3. 6 for 26 by the Knicks from 3. 8 for 26 by the Rockets tonight from 3. This is just a hard-nosed 90s type of basketball game that's being displayed tonight. Knicks about to get the inbound. They will into the hands to Brunson. Brunson going up, got stripped, got fouled. 2 free throws coming up here at the line for Jalen Brunson. 21.2 seconds left. And that is on Jae'Sean Tate, who picks up the shooting foul. What a game tonight. If you're new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Jalen Brunson, an absolute masterpiece, buries the first free throw. Double-double by Brunson. 1 more point, he will drop down 40 in this game for Jalen Brunson. He's got 39 right now. Jalen Brunson, 39 points. Majority of those points coming in half, too. Second free throw by Brunson. It is up. It is good. He's got 40 tonight, folks. 121-16, 20 seconds left to go. Rockets gonna go. Quick 3 by Green. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Adams, and it's a tie-up. Jump ball. 13 seconds left. Tie-up between Josh Hart and Steven Adams. Josh Hart came in at the last second, tied up. The strongest player in the league, Steven Adams. Precious Achiuwa was also in there as well. But it's going to be granted to Hart to jump this one up with Adams at the free throw circle on the Rockets front court side. Steven Adams and Josh Hart about to jump it up here on the jump ball with 13.2 seconds left to go. Adams and Hart on the jump ball. Adams tips it far side. Dilla Brooks unable to haul it in. The quarter play got out of bounds. Steven Adams unable to tip it to his teammate properly. It's a turnover committed by Houston. That's crushing. 2 seconds went off the clock. 11.3 seconds left. Crushing turnover, which looks like it could very well have cost them the game. Knicks looking to get the inbound here for New York. And they will have to burn the timeouts. They had the timeout to use, and they burned their final one. 121-16, 11.3 seconds left. Wow. What a game. A game that nobody could draw a 3 to save their lives. And a game that combined for just 14 total threes between the two teams. This game was all about points in the paint. 80-66, New York. Points in the paint. And also the Knicks went to the free throw line multiple times. They went 20 for 26 tonight on free throws. The Rockets went 14 for 15 tonight at the free throw line. Houston's going to look back at this game, and the thing that cooked them was turnovers. 17-14. Houston with 3 more turnovers than New York tonight. Houston was plus 11 on the glass without Alperen Şengün, 50-39. And they were plus 8 on the offensive rebounds, 20-12. 40-point double-double by Jalen Brunson. Just a masterpiece of a game by him tonight. .120, 116. Knicks advance it to their front court, looking for the inbound. And the lob gets sent off to Josh Hart, who gets followed by Aaron Holiday with 10 seconds. In the bonus now, 2 free throws coming up for New York with Josh Hart. Josh Hart with 2 free throws here. I'll be back live tomorrow. Feel free to join in for Celtics against Cavs tomorrow. Top 2 teams in the East are in action. And this was one heck of a game tonight between the number 3 team of the West and the number 3 team of the East. Houston led the majority of this game tonight. First free throw is good by Josh Hart. 121-116. Second free throw here at the line by Hart. And that is good as well. 122-116. Timeout on the floor taken by Ime Udoka with 10 seconds remaining. What a game. Man, New York Knicks did not back down from the challenge tonight. It's a tough first half for them, but put the wheels in gear in half number 2 and took advantage of this game. Turnovers were an issue down the stretch for the Rockets. Jalen Brunson doing damage in half 2. 40-point double-double by Jalen Brunson. 40 points and 10 assists tonight, alongside 6 rebounds. Ten seconds left to go. Houston advances it to their front court. Both of these teams are out of timeouts. Thompson, the inbound passer, guarded by Brunson. Near side, inbound off to Holiday. Turns the corner, drives with a quick layup. He scores up and in off the backboard. 122-118. Making an interesting 2-possession game, and Brunson gets fouled. 40-point double-double. Chance to add to that total. 2 more free throws coming up with 6.1 seconds left to go for Jalen Brunson with a magnificent game tonight displayed by Brunson. Brunson shooting 2 shots here at the line. First free throw. Good. Cut the bounce. Second free throw here by Jalen Brunson. Most likely going to seal it, and he does. He makes it. 42 points tonight by Jalen Brunson. Inbound from Adams. Off to Thompson, shot at the buzzer, no good off the back rim, and this game goes final. One heck of a game tonight between number 3 in the West and number 3 in the East, but in the end, the Eastern Conference prevails at MSG with the New York Knicks. The Knicks come back, they win this game. 124-118 the final score on the back of Jalen Brunson, 42 points by JB tonight. In this one to pick up the dub for the New York Knicks. What a game. 42 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, 14 for 27 shooting, 13 for 14 at the free throw line in 37 minutes for Jalen Brunson tonight. Cat finished with 22 points and 9 rebounds. Mikal Bridges also with 22 as well. Houston, a stud in the future with Amen Thompson, 25, 11, and 11 with a triple-double by him tonight. 21 points by Jalen Green, 11 points by Dylan Brooks, 12 by Tari Eason. Off the bench, Cam Whitmore. He had 18 and 15 points by Aaron Holiday. What a game here, everybody. Thanks so much all for joining and being a part in the stream. Feel free to join me back in tomorrow night. I'll be back in for Celtics against Cavs, the top 2 teams in the Eastern Conference. Meet up tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We will close out here to the channel members. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. We got Jason, Bradley, Warren, Kelly, I Am Ghost, the Naja Player, Asia, Ice Baby, Katie Ogie, SGA Sports Talk Channel, Lonely Satellite, Michael John, Norma, Jonathan, Guido, and Mark. Thanks all for joining in tonight, being a part of the stream for this one as the New York Knicks come back from a double-digit deficit and they win. 124-118 the final score. Thanks for joining in, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your Monday night.